Okay, as you can see, I escaped the skeleton from the last episode. There's the stone sword I used to have, made myself an iron sword, smelted my iron, of course, and a handy dandy fishing pole. It's dawn. The reason I'm so late getting recording is I started talking, but did not record. Let's see. So, we've got a few options here. I was actually thinking about exploring the ravine a little bit, but I should probably fish some. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here a little bit, record just a little bit of me fishing, and that'll be about it. I had my hand off the mouse. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I keep hearing something moving and it's bothering me. I don't like it. I really wish I was paying attention. It's kind of kick in the face. Well, I caught one fish, but as you can see, look, there we go. Caught two fish. What good timing. But still, it's about noon. Most of my day's gone. And that presents challenges because the longer I stay here, the more, the more means I need to collect to survive, and I'm not really interested in staying here too much longer. I think I'd really like, wow, they're getting fish now. I think I'd really like to at least get 8 fish. Fish don't provide too much food, but it'll augment all the pork that I have cooked up and ready for travel. I also have all that wool for a tent when I travel, and I have a decision coming up on how I'm going to go about locating a village. Fishing. Okay, as you can see, it's dark. I took the time, I made my tent poles and a fence post here. I didn't think you really wanted to watch me do all that, so turn the camera off. Let's see. I think tomorrow I'm going to take a look into that ravine. I haven't really been keeping track of my days. I think we're on day 4 maybe. Anyway, really don't think I'm going to do a whole lot. I might fish during the night, but see you tomorrow. I went ahead and I did a little night fishing, and I saw a skeleton on the bank, and now you can kind of hear him moving around. He didn't get me. I only got one fish, as you can see. But he's out there moving around. So we'll have to wait. No more fishing tonight. I've got a bit of a problem. My shelter is just crawling. There's a spider here. And weird stuff like that's happening. So I'm just going to close that. Anyway, skeletons, zombies, spiders are just crawling around my shelter. I did start to dig a little escape tunnel here, hoping that I was deep enough to go under the river into the ravine while I hit sand. So I covered it back up with dirt. So, not quite deep enough for that. Hopefully, noon is coming here in a few minutes. I can go and take care of that spider. There he is. Come on. There we go. Anyway, it's noon, or morning rather. And there's a skeleton burning up over there. Got some more string. Wish I had one more block of string I could make a bow. Got a few feathers. Could probably get some flint if I really wanted to, and I got wood for sticks. That guy's just gonna sit there and burn up, I guess. This I don't like. I don't care too much for that. It's sitting in the water waiting for me. I'd rather find a spider. Get one more bit of string than chance a skeleton that he'd drop a bow. That wasn't good. And that hurt me. That was so close. Wow. Whew. Okay. Kind of rattled me a little bit. Let's fill this in. Wow. Man, I'm down to 5 hearts now. Took a few from me. I really was not expecting that. That was very close to the end of the show there. Man. Alright. Anyway. There's the skeleton. We really gotta stay away from him. He's just gonna sit in that water and he's not. Anyway. I'm gonna hit the ravine. Try to shake that incident off here. And we're gonna get down to the ravine. Find a way down first without killing me, because at this point I'm hurt enough that any little bit of falling damage or anything like that's gonna come at a cost, so you have to be especially careful now. Ooh, almost went down. Okay, that'll work. Alright, let's take a look at this place. See, there's just don't really need any more coal. This isn't really all that. I don't know where this water goes. Just kind of doesn't go anywhere, I guess. Quite honestly, don't need any coal. So we're just gonna get out of here. Well, tell you what. I just saw it. Right there. That's what I'm looking for. Kinda hope I get some flint just in case I do run into a spider or something. Get one more bit of string, at least I'll be prepared. There's one piece. To make a bow. There's some arrows. Well, both, I guess. Alright, I got 3 flint. Might have really even been a good idea just to get one more piece of flint. Make some flint and steel. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. That first one I dug gave me a piece of flint, so I've got 4 made of flint and steel. There we go. So now, really, it's just decision time because now there's really nothing here to keep me from escaping. So we're gonna get back to the shelter and get ready to head out. Okay. Made some arrows. Still haven't seen any spiders though. But may just very well find some on the way. Now, this is the decision I face. So I could follow that river and fast track me out of here. But the banks are kind of high in some places, as you can see right here. It looks like that almost forms a delta out there. And then I've got forest. It can be very easy to just float by a village, not even notice. And then I've got this. You can go really in any direction here. I'm not sure how far those mountains will stretch, but there aren't any villages and mountains, so I think I might head right that way. But got everything I need to leave but daylight. So I'm going to spend the last few hours of daylight that I've got here to collect anything that could help me. So it is nighttime again. I've closed the shelter up for the night. Got 2 extra fish. And I'm going to just hold up for the night. And morning, it'll be time to trek. Alright. It is daylight. I hear a skeleton just outside the door. It's not a good way to start the day off, is it? Alright. Now, really need to be careful this time. Going over this hill. Simply because of that. See, I don't see any spiders to make a bow. So, a bid farewell to my temporary home and sheep. See you later, sheep. Bye-bye. I made a flint and steel last night also. So, we got everything we need to survive. Now it's just a matter of traveling, finding a village. I really hate that sound. There's a coal cave. Not very fond of that, but wish I would have noticed that earlier. Okay. Looks like we're entering the mountains. Yep. Well, we don't want to go this way, because that's not going to find anything over there. It's actually going to make everything a lot more difficult, so let's head this way, back into the plains. Try to get away from those mountains. Wow. That's pretty nice. Anyway. Now for this, I'm going to leave the camera running the whole time, but I'll probably edit out the more boring stuff once I'm finished. Hopefully I can get away from these mountains. Really gotta watch my step too. If I fall into one of these caves and holes in the ground, might be in some serious trouble. Really, yeah, that's... wow. That makes this all the more difficult. all the more difficult. We really don't want to head into mountain territory because I have no idea how far those mountains will stretch. We really want to stay in the plains and hope there's a village somewhere along the way, but this is looking bleak and so very early in the journey. It's not good. And this looks like the ocean. That is a problem. This is not good. Not good at all. Okay. Oh boy. So I hit the ocean and just checking my daylight here. What I'm gonna do is climb up this mountain and see if I can actually get a good view of anything, because I'm basically blocked in north and south by mountains. To the west is the forest where I started, and to the east is the ocean, so man, none of this is looking good at all. And this all needs to render. Okay. Just having a little problems with the game rendering, but I started walking into a forest. Found this river. The chunks weren't rendering until I got right up on them, so had to deal with that really quick and restart the game. But yeah, this is not looking promising at all, because the plains were not as large as I had hoped. And I climbed the mountain that I said I was going to climb to get an idea, see if we can see it from here. Not really. And see, I just showed this forest, so we're going to have to run through the forest, unfortunately. And I also fell just a little bit, as you can see, and I lost half a heart. So these little injuries will add up, especially if I get into trouble with any kind of monsters like that guy over there. It's kind of ironic. But the thing about the forest is typically it has these hills, and I gotta fight this. I keep thinking I hear him behind me. And sun is going down, so I really didn't want to be in the forest with my tent. Really did not want that, because that's bad. It gets way too dark in the forest at night. So I need to find somewhere relatively clear, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in time. It just seems like it's getting worse as I go.